Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, my name is Kayla, and on this channel I like to crochet, believe it or not. So today we're going to do exactly that, and I am so excited to show you guys this project I have planned. I have been just gushing about it all week, and I am just so happy today is the day and we get to start. Before we hop right into that, a couple of things. If you noticed, the camera quality is a lot better. I finally invested in a new camera to make these videos for you guys. Before I was just filming on my iPhone, which it worked okay, but it was getting to the point where it was time for me to invest. So, new camera, hopefully, I'm figuring it out okay, but very exciting stuff, very exciting. I am just over the moon, okay? One other thing before we start. I want to thank you all for joining me for the first sip of caffeine of the day. Good stuff. If you follow me over on Instagram, you've probably seen me post about buying me a coffee, which is an option for you guys if you want to help support the channel and the Instagram page. As you know, I am a full-time content creator and crochet designer, and I am not at the point where I'm able to monetize my work yet. So I don't get any money for making these YouTube videos or posting on Instagram, and I pay for everything out of my own pocket. I'm not making money yet. But if you guys want to support the channel, if you've been enjoying the content and you want to see me continue to create on here, buying me a cup of coffee is an option to help support my endeavors. And I've decided that on this channel we are going to do a cup of the day sponsor. So if you plan on buying me a cup of coffee, you can sponsor a video. You will get your account name posted as well as your message, and we will just give you a nice shout out on this channel. Just a great way for us to help support each other in our own goals and passions. And I'm not asking you guys to donate. If you don't have the money, do not stress about it. But if you want to, it is an option. Just putting it out there. Let's go ahead and get started. So I mentioned in the last video that I have never made an amigurumi before. If you guys don't know what an amigurumi is, it is a crochet stuffed animal plushie. It is so adorable and cute, but I just have never gotten around to making one. I think my interests have always kind of stayed in the crochet wearables, so like clothing, accessories, bags, that kind of thing. But I will tell you, I have the biggest respect in my heart for those crocheters who make amigurumis. I follow a lot of them on Instagram and YouTube, and I just love seeing what they create. It is just so cool. And I guess it has always kind of felt a little bit out of reach for me. It just didn't seem like something I could do. But then I met the love of my life. This pattern for a crochet octopus, okay? I'm obsessed. 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 Did I mention I was obsessed? Okay, I love octopi, octopodes, octopuses, I love them, okay? If you guys know me from before my crochet endeavors, I used to paint a lot, and I've painted octopodes, okay? Some of my first TikTok videos were of octopodes. I love them. And then I see this crochet pattern floating around. First I see it from one of those big accounts that like repost other crocheters, videos that go viral. I was like, that's really cute. And then I start seeing people that I follow on YouTube making these. So Annie from Hooks and Healers, she made one. And then Blondie Knots made one. Even Passionate Kelsey's making little octopi on her color videos. Everyone's making octopi, and I want to join in so bad. So today I am learning how to make an amigurumi so I can make a giant octopode. Is it wise to choose a giant amigurumi project as my first? Probably. Is it gonna stop me? Absolutely not. So, I started looking around the Joann's website, and I realized I don't like blanket yarn. I don't like the plush yarn, and that's, I think, one of the things I never wanted to make an amigurumi because I didn't love the plush yarn. Guys, Joann's comes out with t-shirt yarn. You're telling me I can make a giant octopus amigurumi out of t-shirt material? You bet I did. I have 3 of this color. This is the green agate from Big Twist t-shirt yarn. And then I have 2 of the Summer Skies blue from the t-shirt yarn, Big Twist. So this will be the main color, and then the accent colors. I'm gonna do this. I will say, I have never seen anybody make a plushie out of this yarn yet. I've seen bags and rugs. I've never seen a plushie. I don't even know if it can make a plushie. But we're gonna find out here together today. And I'm really excited. Of course, I got some safety eyes. I've never used safety eyes before. I've never put them in. I've heard they're really difficult. Like I said, we will find out together today. I also got a new hook. Okay. I don't know what it is about 7mm crochet hooks, but they are impossible to find. I don't know why. I went to Joann's and I went to Michael's, and I didn't go into Hobby Lobby, but I checked online. 7mm just doesn't exist in most of the brands, okay? I was originally wanting a 7mm Clover Moore hook, which Clover Moore has my heart. I don't want to crochet with anything else unless I absolutely have to. But they were sold out. I'd have to buy it online, and I didn't have time for that. So we're going with a prim. It is ergonomical. It is also like a plasticky, it's not aluminum. So I might absolutely hate it, but we've got it, so. And then I have a huge bag of polyfill to stuff this guy with. So, I think we're ready to get started, like officially. Put some yarn on our hook and start creating. So I'm gonna get set up and we will see if I can make an amigurumi out of t-shirt material for the first time ever. My first time ever. I don't know if it's been done before. To be honest, I didn't really look that hard. So if you have made an amigurumi with this t-shirt material, please let me know how it went. I want to know. Curious. So let's get started. So just from looking at the pattern, I think we should be able to do this. It does call for a size 6 super bulky weight, and that's what this is. So, do we even try to find the center of this thing? This thing's dense, like these are hefty. I haven't used these yet for anything. I don't remember if I said that or not. I like the idea of it, you know? And it's 100% recycled, which I also like. It has a little bit of stretch to it, but not crazy. I mean, so far looking at the pattern, like, it seems like instructions that I can follow. So we have to make 8 tentacles, which checks out, and contrast color. So we're starting with the other color. Light blue. And we are making the inside of the tentacle with the suction cups. Fun fact about octopi, their suction cups have taste buds on them, so they taste whatever they touch. So if you ever get touched by an octopus tentacle, they're tasting you. They're like licking you with their tongue. Fun fact. All right, I've got to chain a number. Obviously can't tell you what number. Buy the pattern, it's worth it. I mean, it's working. We've got stuff. Okay, so far, so good. All I've done is chained. But I like this yarn. It's soft. It's got a little stretch to it. I'm very excited. I'm gonna go ahead and work up the first underside of the tentacle, and I will get back to you. I think it should be fine. I'm gonna find something to watch.
Hello everyone, I am Passionate Kelsey and welcome to my second channel, Passionate Plays. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, cool. I guess we're up. God. Nice, thanks.
Alright, so we got one done. Look at her. Just 7 more to go, I suppose. It wasn't that bad. It is interesting working with a thicker yarn. I normally work with a size 4, so a size 6 is different. But yeah, I think I'll get faster at it. So 7 more to go. Okay guys, I finished our second one. So we now have 2 of the inner tentacles and they're so cute. Hello. I love it. They're little like spring shapes. I will say I'm not even an hour in and my hand is already hurting. I don't know if I think it's from my tension. Like for some reason using this yarn, like it requires a lot more strength. Like I can't just like easily go along. It's pretty tight stitches and it just feels like I don't know. Doesn't feel good. I'm going to put on my compression gloves to see if that helps and we'll work on number 3. Okay, I have made 3 and 4. So I have 4 total, which they're coming along pretty quickly. Like I said before, it does take a lot of muscle to make these. I feel like they're really tightly wound, as you can see. Like they're not loose stitches, but I am very excited to see how they turn out. So it is 11:43. I've been working for about an hour and a half, so I do think we will definitely be able to get all 8 of these done, as well as start working on the top sides. So I'm going to keep on working on it and see how far we can get. We have 5 of them done, 3 more to go. And while I start this next one, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a moment. I can't remember if I shared who this pattern was by. It is by, let me see if I can remember this off the top of my head, The Humble Child Co. So I'll put them here and you can kind of see what they do. They make some beautiful Ami patterns. I've been following them for a while and just absolutely gorgeous stuff. And I actually bought the bundle for this pattern. This is the This is the Anchor Octopus pattern, and then I also bundled it with the mini version so I can make a small one too if I want, which I probably will. If it turns out good, maybe I will sell them in my shop. I don't know, we will see. But I absolutely love octopodes, and I'm just really excited to see how this pattern turns out. Alrighty, we finished number 6. We have 2 left and then we can start working on the tops of the tentacles. But it is 12:45, so it is time for lunch. So I'm going to take a little breaky poo and then we'll get right back to it. Okay guys, before I go and eat my lunch, I have a little update. So as I said at the beginning of this video, as of this morning, I just set up the ability to buy me a cup of coffee as a way to support the channel, and I've already got 2 donations. My heart is so full. I know, like, I was not expecting to get anything, so this is really cool. So we are going to do our first sip of the day sponsorship, even though I've already taken my first sip of the day. So we have 2 today. So I've got, of course, someone, and someone says, better go get a cup of coffee, wife lady. This is most definitely from my husband, unless there are other people out there calling me wife lady. So thank you, someone. I do appreciate the cup of coffee. I will take a sip in your honor. Also, I just want to say my husband has been my biggest supporter from day one. He is just so supportive of all of my endeavors, and he's just excited for me and wants to see me succeed. So huge shout out to him and all of his support that I don't want to go unseen. And our second sponsor for this video is from Carolina. Carolina says, wish you the best. Thank you so much, Carolina. I wish you the best as well. I do believe I recognize you from Instagram. If I'm correct, we are friends on there, so I am wishing you the best as well as we continue our crochet endeavors together. So this next sip is in your honor. That being said, I'm gonna go prepare my lunch and then we will get back to work. Alrighty, I am back from lunch. I had a nice tasty broke girl nacho moment, you know, the ones where you put the tortilla chips on the plate and melt the cheese. It was good. And I'm also drinking my favorite afternoon pick-me-up, a Coke Zero. I'm a little bit of a fiend. It's fine. But we are gonna go ahead and finish the underside of our tentacles. We have 2 left, so I'm gonna go ahead and whip those out real quick. Alrighty, I finished all 6. Sorry, 8. I definitely made 8. 2 more than 6. It's very exciting. We got a good portion of it done. I'll show you. We used this much. So compared to the full one, we used a good bit. So pretty darn exciting. We get to start building up the top bit of the tentacles. So this is where it starts to get a little bit more exciting, I guess. So I'm going to read over the pattern and see if we can't figure it out. Okay, so I finished the top bit of the tentacle and now it is time to attach it to the underside. So wish me luck. Hopefully I can read the pattern correctly. I will say, if you want a workout while you crochet, make this pattern with t-shirt yarn. It's kind of difficult. I think if I were to do this again, I would size up my hook and maybe do an 8. We're already this far in. I ain't changing nothing. My hands and wrists and shoulders might hurt really bad after this, but look, okay? We're making a tentacle. And this thing's gonna be dense, dude. And there's gonna be 8 of them. Pretty cool. Forewarning, if you choose to use this yarn, prepare your joints and your muscles. Well, I finished one tentacle fully done. This thing's pretty big. And it's pretty hefty. Like, it's got some good density to it. Like, these stitches are super tight. That's what the inside looks like. And yeah, pretty cool. 7 more to go. My hands are gonna hurt after this project. I think it'll be worth it. So I'm actually gonna take a little break. I'm gonna take the dog out. It's like 90 degrees outside, so I'm gonna go enjoy the sun for a second and then we will get back to work on our second tentacle. All right, I'm back. I am working up tentacle number 2, the top of tentacle number 2. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think this project's gonna take me longer than I thought. And that's just because this yarn kind of hurts my hands. It's just very tight stitches and it takes a lot of pressure to like push the needle through, to pull it back. Like, it's a very sturdy project. So I might have 2 or 3 tentacle tops left in me today, and then we will continue tomorrow. I knew this was not going to be a one-day project for me. I knew it wasn't going to be, but I think I was just hoping to finish the tentacles today and do the rest tomorrow, but if I can't, that's okay. I think really I just want to finish by Monday. So today's Saturday. I want to finish by Monday. I think I can do that. I told myself that once I finish this tentacle that I get to eat ice cream. So I feel like a nice little treat, little reward will help me get through it a little faster maybe. I think this octopus is gonna turn out really cute, but I don't think I can recommend this yarn for the project unless you're okay accepting that you might have some sore hands for a couple days after. Though I will say, after getting this far in, I do think I would like to try to make this pattern with a blanket yarn. I know I was hating at the beginning of this video. I said I didn't like blanket yarn, but I do think it might be a better yarn for this project. I don't know. I'm gonna get this done so I can eat my ice cream. All right, we have 2 finished tentacles. I think I'm gonna make one more of these tonight and call it, but before I start that, it is time for an ice cream break. This is in fact the best brand of ice cream. If you disagree, I disagree. I don't know why I'm still wearing these gloves. Of course. Gorgeous. Okay, I had my lovely little ice cream break, but now it is time to get back. I'm going to make one more and then I'm calling it. I've got other things I would like to do today. Edit some stuff, walk the dog, etc. But it's 4:15, so I'm gonna make one more, but we'll continue tomorrow. It's no big deal. No big deal.
My mother was sick. My father's already gone.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Hi, sweet girl. All right, we have 3 tentacles done today. We're not even halfway, but they look really good so far. This guy's gonna be massive, like massive. My hand hurts. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna work on some other stuff and I will get back to this project tomorrow. If all goes well, I will hopefully finish all of the tentacles by the end of tomorrow and do the eyes and the body on Monday. So that's the plan, but I'm gonna go for now. I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, I am back home. I got a little bit of work done at my brother's house. I got 2 of the tentacles done, so we are up to 5. 3 more to go still. It's almost 5, so I feel like we do have time to finish them today. I might have to stay up late, but it hurts my hands. I don't know if I would ever make a stuffed animal with the t-shirt yarn again, but I think it's gonna come out pretty cool. So I'm going to watch an episode of my show and keep working, try to get it done today. Number 7 is done. 1 more to go.
Oh my goodness.
This thing is gonna be massive.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I can't even hold them all in one hand. Now we gotta make the body and the head tomorrow. Very exciting. Good morning, everybody. It is time to build the head and the body, but also just the head of the octopus. So I've got all of my tentacles done, and as I showed you last night, they're a lot and they're heavy and they're hard to hold in one hand, but we have all of them here. Okay, they're beautiful. This t-shirt yarn is turning out so gorgeous, but I don't think I'm ever going to make anything with it again because it's so hard to work with. Like, my hands hurt. I take that back. I might make something again with it, but not for a while. On another note, this is all I have left of the main color. So I have a feeling we are going to Joann's today. That'd be fun. But I get to start the process of attaching the limbs and beginning to work up the face. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is so freaking heavy. Like, it hurts my arms holding this up. I had a feeling I was gonna be obsessed with this project, but oh my gosh, it's huge. I'm obsessed. I think it is turning out so cute. Like, I just love how this yarn works into a fabric. It's an absolute pain to work with, but I think that end result is going to be so worth it. Like, oh, I'm so happy. All my dreams are coming true. I love him. Obviously, he doesn't have a face or a head, so we have a lot of work to do left, but I'm very excited. There are, as you can see, a lot of holes in it, so I worry that once I start putting like the stuffing inside, that you're gonna see like the white stuffing inside, which I don't think is ideal, but there's no turning back now. So we're gonna keep on trucking. Anyways, back to work. Okay, so I am working on the eyeball placement here. Don't mind my whole hand up his rear, but this is what I'm thinking. Okay, they're a little bit closer to the front. They're not like exactly on the side of his face, but I think I like that just to kind of give him like, you can look him straight on and see both of the eyes and like designate like this is his face and like his head will come back here. I've heard putting the backs of the safety eyes is really hard. So please excuse me while I break my fingers off.
We're gonna go. I have to go.
How do I know if they're on?
Later, so I'm gonna go back later.
It doesn't feel like it's gonna come out. Okay, update time. I think I got it in. They look good. They seem secure. I don't know if safety eyes are supposed to like snap, but like the low backs aren't coming off. So I think it's okay. We are so close to being done. We just need to make the back of the head, which is pretty big, but I think it'll be easier because I'm not hefting this guy up. Like every row I did, I had to like lift and turn him and lift and turn him. He's so heavy. I'm gonna weigh him at the end of this video because like, homeboy has some heft. I'm really excited to stuff him. Oh, I have to make the head and I have to make the underbody because right now he's like a puppet and I have strings everywhere. Oh my gosh, why? Yeah, see, I'm gonna stick my whole hand inside of him, which I don't want to do. So we're gonna make the body. I ran out of yarn. I have 8 rows left. This is his head so far. Like, it's as big as my head. He's gonna be a honkin' chonkin' boy. So obviously I'm gonna have to go to Joann's today, which is fine because I need a little sweet treat today. So I'll get that while I'm out. But before I go, okay, I'm going to make the underbelly with this. And if this is not enough, I do have this big one, but if I don't have to use the big one, I can exchange this for the other color. We're gonna put a pause on his nice hat, okay, and do his little belly, and then I'm gonna go to Joann's. I started making the belly, and I'm gonna pause now, but lots and lots of holes. I don't recommend making this project with this yarn. Is it gonna turn out stinking cute? Yeah, but is it the best yarn? No. Let's bring this just so we can get the correct lot number, because I don't want different color lots. Let's go to Joann's together. Sorry, I don't have a tripod for my car yet, so you're just kind of resting on my dashboard. We got the bag, we got the bag, so all good to go. I will say I love going into Joann's. I've gotten to know the ladies who work there over time, so of course they're asking me how my project's going. I showed them a picture of where we're at today and they're excited for me, and it's just always such a fun time, so shout out to my Joann ladies. Okay, I am back. I ate lunch, I had a little sweet treat. It was good. But I'm really just excited to get back to this bad boy. Don't judge me for buying another tote bag, okay? I use them. I do.
Is so good with images, like this blew my mind. Like it's
So I finished all of the pieces we need to assemble. I have a giant bag of polyfill. I bought a big one. I'm not going to use much of it, but I thought I would take y'all along with me as I stuff my first amigurumi. Pretty exciting. This thing's so freaking heavy. Like, I don't want to lift it up with one hand because it's so heavy. But anyways, we are going to flip him upside down here, and we are going to start filling him up. I'm really excited that you guys have joined me on this amigurumi adventure as I get out of my crochet comfort zone and try new things. I am looking forward to going back to using my 4.5 crochet hook and not a 7. A question for all of my amigurumi friends. Do you guys weave in your ends? Because all of my ends are in there. I tied them off, but I did not weave them in. Am I going to? No. Feels good. Good amount of squish, but still sturdy. So now we get to attach the underbelly to the underside. I don't know how to do that yet, so I'm gonna read the instructions. Alright guys, I finished. He's done. You ready to see him? This is my child. A labor of love. He's massive, dude. He's hefty. Look at that face. I got the head sewn on, okay? My first amigurumi. Big ol' head. It's like the size of mine. Okay, all this leg real estate. We did it. We did it. I want to weigh him, so we're gonna go do that. He weighs 4.2 pounds. Big honkin' boy. What do you think? Alrighty guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the video. If you have stuck around this far and got to see the finished product of our beautiful octopus friend, thank you so much. Leave an octopus emoji down in the comments just to know that you support his choice to be an octopus. For those of you wondering, yes, he does have a name. His name is Odysseus, master of the ocean. And just a gorgeous, gorgeous boy. He will forever be my best friend. Had you not just, like, love him with your whole heart. He's huge. Like, I want to set him as my profile picture because he's just gorgeous. He's just such a pretty boy, okay? Stella's giving me the side eye. She's jealous. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. I love every single one of you. You are so special to me, and I am just so happy to be a part of the crafting community here on YouTube. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe, comment below your octopus emoji, all of the things. I'm gonna go now. I need a nap. And yeah, goodbye.